Alright, here we go. Six-eyed comedian. Doing his thing. Today I'm going to talk about the EU. Yeah. Now, it took me ages to figure out how to spell that. It starts out with an E, and it very sneakily comes up with not an E, what is a U. Right, so there's two letters in it. It's the E, and then there's a U. The EU, have you got that? The EU, and that stands for E and then U. And then there's some other letters I haven't bothered to find out. That I didn't have the time for the research. Anyway, the EU, we might be Brexiting from the EU. Now, for my North American viewers, hello Renee, how are you? That's a female dachshund that's been following me on Friends Reunited since she's been in quarantine. The EU, Brexit in the EU is Brexiting from the EU, and EU is E and then a U, and then we're Brexiting for it. So I hope that explains things. So you get that, all right, I'll explain to you. The EU, there's the ocean, and then there's this bit sticks out, and it's got like, I live there, right? And then there's this other bit, and then other people live there, and then the people that live with me on this bit, some of them don't want to belong to that bit, even though they don't belong to that bit because they're on this bit. So those people over there, something, and that's as simple as I can put it. I don't want to simplify things more than that. I wouldn't want you to get confused. So, the EU, you've got your Italians, your Romanians, your Bulgarians, your Greekians, your Transylvania, no, we did them, Hungarians, your Polish, your Germans, your French, not your Switzerlands, they're not in it. They're on that bit over there, but they're not in it. I don't know why, something to do with yodeling, perhaps mountain horns, I have no idea. Do they wear lederhosen? Maybe it's an anti-lederhosen campaign. I wouldn't blame them if it was. Do they wear them though? It isn't them, it does it. Okay. So that's why I'm dressed up today. Because of the EU. It was a regulation. They forced me to wear this tie. But as a mark of extreme laziness and rebelliousness, I have done it up in my own unique fashion, which is very similar to how you usually do a tie, but it's different, but I'm not allowed to let you know why. Okay, so the EU, you got your Italians. We all know them, right? From The Sopranos, right? A lot of them have got bad heart attack issues with throwing down the pizzas, throwing down the spaghetti. They're mothers' boys. They're mamas, mammy, all the rest of it. Right? You got the Romanians, right? The Romanians, they want to remain the Romanians or something. These people the problem with these people, right, and the Polish, is because they're in the European Union now, I don't have no sort of bargaining power to offer a visa to get one of these birds to come over here. Before I had the visa, I could wave that in front of them. There you go. Please accept me for who I am. I'm a disgusting scumbag, but I have this visa. Tatiana, Svadilava, Bratislava, Gingivitis. Chlamydia is the obvious name, but now I don't have that. What kind of bargaining power do I have? I have to rely on my looks, my charm. I can't get fucking laid with that. You joking? Look at me. I got 6 eyes. Oh my god, I can't see anything. There we go. I'm not making this up. I need these. Right. My hair looks like shit as well. Fucking hell. Anyway, to the EU. How long have I done? Oh Christ, I got another fucking minute of this shit. The EU was put there for the euro. Euro is a shortened term for a urinal. It's a giant, in Switzerland, it's surrounded by this giant trough where people urinate into. The Germans paid for this so they could film it and watch it in the comfort of their homes because they're like that, the Germans. They're heavily into water sports. Right? Now, that's why the euro has failed. Because nowadays, more and more people are choosing to choose their own cubicle. They don't want to stand at a trough. I've got 30 seconds to go with this shit. They don't want to stand at a trough and urinate next to a bunch of foreigners. Fuck that. You can come to London if you want to do that. So what they want to do over there, no, we want to do that. They want to do that. I've got to get back to my train of thought. So we got the Germans, right? The Germans are Nazis, or they were Nazis. That's incontrovertible. I'm not trying to be rude. They were Nazis, were they? They were. They were definitely. They came up with a concept. That was their big one for the last century. Well, I'm going to continue this in the next one. No, I'm on a theme now. So, the Germans are, or were, or will continue to be fascists. Or were. Some of them. A few of them. Okay, none of them. A lot of them were, though. There's no getting around that. They did do that. They were fascists. They went for it big time. Adolf Hitler was an Austrian, right? Or from New Zealand, one of those countries down there. He went, "G'day, mate. I want to take things back from the race of those other people. And I want to give things back to us Germans." He goes, "But you are from Austria. Why are you here? You should be sunbathing with the barbecues and doing stuff like this. Why do you care so much about our simple Germanic culture?" "Because, mate, I care because I can. Yeah, because I'm sick of rolling around with crocodiles, different type of reptiles in that vast rubble pit they call Austria. So I come here by boat to help you people in a search for the supremacy of the Germanic and Teutonic race, mate." So, and that's what what fucking accent am I doing? I'm losing it altogether here. So, that's what happened. This Austrian geezer, probably called Rod or Barry or something, comes over, has a fucking cow flick, has the Charlie Chaplin mustache, Pablo Picasso, Charlie Chaplin. The man's obviously a culture chap. I think he was an artist or something, or a gardener, or he liked stamps, something like that. So you've got this Australian chap, gardener, stamp collector, who just, I don't know, he had a head injury or something. He just went, he went a bit AWOL as far as reality is concerned. And the Germans bought into this big time. Why? Because, now this is a difficult bit, maybe I haven't thought this through, but because the Germans are jealous of I haven't really thought this through. They're jealous of somebody. They're jealous of themselves, that's it. They are so fucking perfect people that they upset themselves, so they have to do things that constantly and irrefutably sabotage their chances of being so perfect, and which is why everyone adores them so much, including themselves. I think I'm coming up to 9 minutes. That's good enough before I actually get arrested for war crimes here. I'm going to continue this in the next video. Bye bye. Oh shit.